Hello, I'm Dane. Happy weekends and welcome to another episode of DAX Jutsu. If this is your first time here, thank you for coming. Please don't forget to subscribe. And if you've been visiting my channel for the last couple of months, thank you. In today's episode, we'll discuss how to create custom selection icons in Power BI. So currently, Power BI has this option to enable a selection icons. So let's have a the menu first. Let's select category and let us select a tile slicer and let's change that to single row. Okay. And now we can add a selection icon. Mm, yes. Okay, it's great. Unfortunately, the selection icon cannot be further customized other than changing the size, the overlay position, and the colors. And it's kind of weird if you want to select multiple items, right? You don't want just a radio button, you want a checkbox rather. So how do we do that? Now there is an option to add an image and you can use a static base 64 image or you can use SVGs. I've actually created some SVGs already. Um, these are these icons are generated using SVGs, but not everyone knows how to create SVG, and I also don't know how to create one from scratch. So what did I do? What did I do? As usual, let's go to ChatGPT or any preferred AI service provider that you want. And first, I'll ask, generate a checkbox for me. With rounded corners, white check mark, and color fill is green. Sorry, I forgot to mention that this is supposed to be in SVGs. Should be generate an SVG checkbox for me. Where is that? As is weird now because this is an SVG, sorry. SVG code, not is this HTML, not HTML. Mm, Okay, here we go. And what we're going to do next is to preview this, preview. And we'll go to SVG viewer. That's SVG viewer dot dev. As it looks fine, but I want the checkbox to be thicker. Now, where's that option to change checkbox stroke? Stroke white, there's no option, and I don't know how to change the thickness. Make the check mark thicker. Mm, mm, Copy that and preview. Okay, that doesn't mm, stoke width. So the stoke width, let's change it to 10. I don't think it's changing, but it says stoke width is not 10. By the way, the next thing I want to do is to convert this to DAX. And what I would tell ChatGPT is I want to use this in Power BI to convert that to DAX, create variables for the fill color, what else? Fill color, check mark color, check mark width, mm, and check mark color. Oh, no, we already have it. Just let's see. I ran out of 4.0. So let's create a new chat. Mm. This created a logic, but we don't really need this. No. Remove the if conditions. Just static values inside the variables. And let's see. So now let's go back to Power BI and check new measure. Your measure. It says your measure. And let's render that as an image. Image URL. Your measure. Mhm. So what's missing? Okay, so sometimes ChatGPT just forgets to add, I don't know what you call that, but there is supposed to be this prefix. So Power BI can understand that it's an SVG image. So I'll copy this and paste that to your measure. Okay, and this is weird. No, I created a new chat, so I'm gonna copy that prompt again and paste that. I want to use this in Power BI to convert that to DAX. Let me copy this. I don't like this new GUI. Okay, convert this one instead. Okay. Just again, paste that in a notepad. Copy. Where is that notepad? Mm, Oh, there we go. So the next thing we want to do is disable this selection icon and use images. And the name of that measure is your measure. Oops. Yeah. Let's change it to fit. Move that to the left and occupies quite a space. So let's change it to like 30. 30, 20, and please have that your measure. I think we can, if I'm not mistaken, I can change it to something like a negative value, so I can move or indent the image a bit. So like 15. Nope, I was wrong about that. So I'll go ask ChatGPT again to my code. I want the checkbox to be indented a bit and to occupy just about 80% of the container. Well, it's great that it added variable for indentation. So copy that and okay. This is well, what is text? Is wrong. Is not a function. That was supposed to be rounded. Here we go. Mhm. Now this is awkward. Uh, hey, let's change the indentation to 0. So that is fine. Let me resize it. So this will take some trial and error. To okay. How about 1.75 or 2.5? Okay, so now we have our selected checkbox selected. SVG checkbox selected. Now we want a different one for that is not selected. So what do we do? I'll copy this. Unselected. Now, is there an option to change? Anyway, I'll just ask for an unselected versions. Okay, this is my measure. I want an unselected version. So the unselected version should be like, that it should be a rounded corner box without a fill and checkbox. Or add a variable for the border color. Let's, let's see if this one is going to work. Hmm, Image URL, unselected. Okay, looks fine. So what we need to do now is to change the default to unselected. And for selected, we want it selected. If we select something, we need to remove the fill of the button. Okay, normal, selected, color fill, and oops. And the call out value, if selected, should be a darker one. So now using AI, we have a custom selection icon. Well, that's it from me. Thank you for staying and have a good one. Bye bye.